We're going to show you how you can use 360 bind to quickly compare changes in a Webi report over a given period of time. So I'm already in the 360 suite of tools. We go into the schedule tab and you'll see here a scheduled task that we've already clicked on to actually schedule a bind. The first thing we're going to do is select a project that you have already built for the 360 bind processing. I've already gone ahead and built the binds here, so we're going to take a look at each one. Here's the bind before we actually change the report. So we're going to come in here, we're going to take a look at the properties of that. It'll take it a second to load. You can see here what we do is we give it a task name. Okay, so this is actually the report name. We go out and we select the report. So you can see here I've selected the fold unfold sample Webi report, and then we come down and basically you're going to create a category that's going to store the information, the bind information in. Okay, so one of the things that you're going to find you're going to do in setting up 360 bind is, again, here you're going to see here's the project. And within the project, it creates the category that I'm just showing you on the properties of the bind. Within here, it's going to generate two binds because we're going to run the process before the report gets changed and run the process again after. So these bind folders, you're going to actually find the tab or tabs of that report, and you can drill down from there and get the information. Okay, and per tab you'll get the content, okay, of that report, which in this case with Webi it's going to be an XML file format. Okay, so that's your layout. So that's what we've selected here as the category to load the information into the bind. If you did have any prompts or filters or tabs, specific tabs that you're mapping to, you could have selected that. In this case, the report does not have any of that. Makes it nice. We would go ahead and click schedule and run that process. Okay, so that bind has already been run, and you'll be able to view the results. Here we have a log file, so you can actually view the results of that bind, that it succeeded in this case and ended successfully. Okay, and then we would go out over a period of time. That report could have been changed, so you'll come back in and create another bind for that same report. Okay, so in this case I've done that. We've given it a different name after change. In this case we selected that same report. We're selecting that same category because you want the bind results to show up under that same folder in the projects out there. Again, it's XML format, and we don't have any prompts, so we'd go ahead and schedule and run that process. That process has already been run. We could view the results again. Okay, come over here, click on that. The results were great. Okay, so at this point you've got a bind run before the report had changed, one afterwards, and so the next thing to do is actually create a compare. Okay, so a 360 compare process is basically, if we take a look at the inside of this, you'll see that we've selected the binds. Okay, these are your two binds that are available for this report, the before change and after change. We select that same category. Okay, and then we tell it what we want to compare. In this case, we're going to just compare the data and the structure. We go ahead and run that. The compares usually run fairly quick. Once it's complete, you'll see this result icon. We can go ahead and click on that, and you'll see now we've got the report showing in red, which means there's differences. Okay, so immediately we can see, based on this colored tab, that particular tab has some differences, and you can then compare the difference. So we got the word sale here and sales on these. Okay, so there is a difference. Now if you wanted to look at the analytical view differences, again, that shows you just specifically. So if you have a large report, this kind of narrows down exactly the problems, the differences. And if you want to look at the report view, okay, you can then see it in a report view look. And then you can also click on the other, and you can see there's no differences with the charts or anything. So that takes us through a quick demonstration of 360 buying. Thank you very much.